Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. Now the game is kind of wrapping up. We've overrun pretty much all of Europe and Asia, large swaths of Africa. Now the Western Hemisphere still exists, the United States, Mexico, and South America, the rest of the allies there. But the problem is the game's starting to crash more often, which I'm really not liking, and I know doesn't lead to as entertaining gameplay. So I'm hopefully going to be... I hope I can continue on and take out the United States. I actually just realized that they have a huge air force, and Eisenhower is right here in the Azores. So he definitely potentially someone to take out down there. And I'm going to send my Marines to Malta, because that's a 3-point victory point, and Afghanistan is doing good strides over here in India. And my production queue looks like it is in need of some additions. We got more Marines on there. Divisions. I don't think we have heavy tanks yet. Nope. No super heavy tanks, I mean. Alright, we'll just, air wing, jet bomber. Let's throw on 4 more. Start production. There we go. And let's continue on. I hope that my allies will take care of India, and then I can take care of Malta. A couple more victory points should do the United Kingdom in. I mean, technically we have won the game, which is pretty awesome. Oh, we got some submarines. Let's put them, I think I have other submarines over here somewhere. Right here, so let's put them there. Alright, merge those guys together, and these are Type 7Cs. Now, these are Type 21 long-range submarines. Pretty cool. We could send those out if we wanted to. Alright, let's rebase you to carrier. Not there. Where's my carriers? Rebase to carrier. Accept. I know I have more around here somewhere. Maybe they haven't come off the production queue yet. And what are we ahead on at the moment? Armor. 47. Naval Doctrine. 47 tech. And there was one more. Another armor. Small caliber tank weapon right there. Alright. I'm trying to send everybody home so that the allies will take care of them themselves. I mean, they're doing a pretty good job in India here. Without any assistance from me, which is what I like. I mean, I want them to take care of this and just take India for me. I wish Japan would frickin' take care of Burma, but I understand the difficulties. I fought as the Japanese in Burma before, and I did well, but I had very experienced troops, and frankly, I'm smarter than the AI. So let's merge those together real quick. Gonna have to... We don't have the range for that. Well, we can rebase them right here. Accept. And then what we can do is actually use the Marines to wipe up down here as well. B-bomber prototype. Tech. Prototypes. B-bomber. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to ask you guys what series you would like to see next. I'm going to put up a straw poll today, the day this episode goes up, which for me would be tomorrow. But I'm going to put up a straw poll, and I'm going to put a link in the description below, and I'm going to ask you guys to go and vote on what you would like to see next. And what I'm thinking is either the Soviet Union, the United States, I'm thinking Italy, we could try the United Kingdom again, or a minor. Those are basically the options I'm going with right now. I know a lot of people are saying, not a lot of people, a couple people were asking me to play like crazy weird minors, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do like a China World Conquest or something like that. The problem is with stuff like that is, you got to think of it this way. It is going to be, it's like when I start a new series, of this game, if it lasts 100 episodes, it's a big commitment. It's a 3, 4, 5 month commitment. So I gotta keep that in mind when I'm doing stuff like that. I gotta think about it. Like I'm gonna be playing this for a long time. I need to make sure I'm going to be enjoying it. Alrighty. We're waiting on my ships to arrive down here in Tunis. Where are they? There they are right there. And they're moving at 20-something kilometers an hour? Yeah. Thinking of taking the Azores, too. The United States doesn't have really much of a navy over here. Cruiser and a destroyer, and that's basically it. I mean, they have a hell of an air force. They have hundreds of planes here. But what are they going to... There's no way. There's no air base in the world that can hold that many planes. There isn't an air base in the world that could do that. Come on. Move your little butt. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Malta. Hopefully the allies, my allied guys, will take some... Rebase to carrier. We'll take some VPs over in India. And that'll knock out the United Kingdom. Hopefully. I really would like to finish off the United States before we call it a series. Or what do we finish up? Naval Doctrine. So go down here. Boom, boom. Oh, well. Are those mine? Those are mine. I forgot those were there. The other ones are up here, I think. Or over here somewhere. Rebase. Production. Air wing. Let's build 3 more of those so that we can have a group of 5 and a group of 5 together. So we'll rebase there. We'll invade Malta. Who's this? The 15th Panzer Grenadier Division. How did they end up down here? Maybe they event spawned down in Sicily during the time period when the Americans normally would have been invading Sicily and Italy. All these guys going back to Italy finally. All right, now what we're going to do is load you right back up. And you guys are going to... invasion? Like that. There may or may not be anybody there. There's probably at least a garrison. So let's get this going. High velocity gun advances, which means I can go to tech, go to armor, 1945, 1945, 1945, 1945. Good. 1945. And what do we need to take off? That is this one right here, high velocity tank guns. And I do believe that off screen I finished up infantry tanks. So if you guys want to see what infantry tanks I have, they are Panzerkampfwagen. Oh, the N model of Panzer III. That was the absolute last model of the Panzer III I believe they made. It had side skirts. If I remember correctly, it's a 75 millimeter low velocity gun. They did equip it with heat rounds, high explosive anti-tank shaped charges. So it did have some limited anti-armor capabilities. I could be wrong though. If I am, I'm sure someone will tell me. All right, Battle of Malta. There's only a 3. This is worth 3. All the ones in India are worth 5. I'm really thinking the... I don't know what you guys will want to see, but I'm kind of jonesing to do an Italy playthrough. The only problem with doing an Italy playthrough is that it's going to rely on the AI Germany not face planning up a storm. All right, didn't really make much of a difference. United States. I don't know if there's any war goals I can conquer. Acquire territory, U.S. Pacific bases. There's not really, not much to do there. Well, what you could actually do is load these guys up. Go down this way. Rebase, like, in Oman here. Or what island? We could do this. Let's rebase right here. Rebase there. And then we can go into India from there. We're going to speed it up a little bit. Let's see. Nope, we don't need to do that because no matter what... No, whatever. No matter what, our air bases aren't going to be necessary anymore. Just talking to my wife real quick. We're trying to find a dog. Well, we really want to find a golden retriever, but it's hard to find breeders in the area that are decent. So you guys are going to move down here now. Let's see. How much progress did they make over here? A little bit. They might not need me. Although United Kingdom, I mean, I don't know where they have VPs still. There's some over here. Malta fell. Portugal. It's France, Belgium. Or expand our collectives. Lose manpower, lose supplies, lose money, gain industrial capacity. Why not? I mean, we have everything we need. Naval doctrine. Ooh, you know what? I was thinking about doing the brigade strength increases now. Because, I mean, frankly, the United States has a lot better, in most areas, has a lot better infrastructure than I'm used to. We're just going to wait for our troops to arrive. Alrighty. There we go. I keep forgetting that I have control over all of the crossing points, the Suez Canal and the Straits of Gibraltar, so that, frankly, I can get anywhere I want. And I think we actually returned... I thought I returned all these guys, but we can go through... I mean, I wish it would ask if I wanted them. Because I do not want them. I would like Italy to have them. I mean, sometimes with taking care of not serious threats, the AI is perfectly competent, usually. Usually can do things pretty easily without too much trouble. I mean, look at Bulgaria. The only reason Bulgaria stalled out was because they ran out of frickin' supplies. You know, they got through the Caucasus region, Caucasus Mountains, and then the supply lines just petered out. Couldn't get supplies over the mountains or around the mountains. Where are my ships? There they are. Alrighty. These guys on down here. Thankfully we haven't crashed yet, but why don't we give it a quick save? About halfway through the episode, might as well give it a quick save to make sure we didn't lose any of this, because I hate losing content. I love my Marines. I don't know why. These Marines are awesome. I don't know why I love them so much. They're just cool. All this naval doctrine stuff is finishing up. Why don't we... I mean, why don't we just frickin' do it? Get the stuff on there. I mean, we have the manpower. We have the manpower. We have everything we need. Or we're gonna have decent supply. I mean, the Americans have great naval bases. I think we could just straight up... we can't land troops there. That's really too far away. I did not expect that. Okay, let's get closer. Transport. Alrighty. My wife really wants a golden retriever, but frankly, I mean, the ones we found have been like, you know, all is said and done, we're gonna be out like the ones we found in our area that aren't from like puppy mills, you know, all is said and done, getting the dog over here from where it is, supplies, things like that. We're looking at out being like $3,000, and can't really afford that on a dog right now. Alright, sorry about that little interruption there. Just trying to get some information from one of those breeders about the dogs I was talking about. Alrighty, so we are going to work on India here and hopefully wipe that up pretty simple like. And then we're going to talk about going to America. Probably not going to happen this year if I do go to America. Well, rebase right there. just because there's a lot of cleanup to do. And frankly, I don't think they're going to be able to put up that much of a... They're not going to be able to do that much. Alright, so we're going to go straight in here and see how well they do. I mean, they're going to be attacking straight into a city, but I imagine they're going to do fine. I mean, they are extremely experienced Marines. And, I mean, these guys are far from home. They don't have much left in them, I don't think. I mean, what is the United Kingdom at right now? 89%? I mean, we're going to need to take like all the ones in India, I think. So I'll get this one, hopefully. We're creeping up on that one over there, and then there's Bombay down, or Calcutta, not Bombay. Calcutta. Alright, let's give this a go. Oh, and they're just going to come in next to it. That's not what I wanted you to do. Straight into Bombay is what I wanted. You're there, you're there, you're there. Straight on in. There we go. So then we can flank them as well. That actually worked out pretty well. Oh yeah, they're not going to be putting up too much resistance. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, well there's that. That was actually much simpler than I expected. Alright, we're at 94%. Rebase right here. What we can do is probably leave one Marine there. Or we can wait to... Where's the VP up here? Here it is. They are moving into it right now, so let's see what happens. Or not. You guys not moving into it? Oh, come on, there's nobody there. Just walk in. It's Delhi. Come on. Just walk right in. Alright, what did we just finish? Oh, AA cruisers. I didn't even realize those were close to coming off the production queue. Niobe class AA cruiser. Jet bomb. Oh, they're all finishing up soon. This entire resurgence of the German Navy. Plan Z. Alright, where are we looking? Come on. Here we go. Come on, 5 points. I don't think 5 points are going to do it. I think it's going to be like 99.9%. Yeah, there we go. Why are you guys taking so long? Move! I want to see you move into Delhi. Move into Delhi. Oops. Whoops. Scrolled away. Scrolled away. How slow can these troops possibly be moving through plains? Alright, screw that. Let's get these cruisers down so they start getting their organization. There we go. The Baden-Baden. Menden. There we go. Merge those guys together. All those new anti-aircraft cruisers. The only thing they're upgrading, cruiser fire control. Province lost. Not a big deal. Got MPs nearby. Regular cruisers. Yep. Mercs. Just throw them down. Regular cruisers. I'm going to join the AA cruisers. There we go. Merge those together. Light cruiser class 7. Doesn't even have a name. Still not in frickin' Delhi yet. Jesus Christ. Hell, it's taking you guys so damn long. Alright, let's take 2 Marine divisions. Load them up. Can we get over here? Can. Go. I'm not waiting. Probably sail to Calcutta before they march into Delhi. Naval supremacy in the east. Global naval power. Continental military power. You know what? I bet that was because I just built a bunch of new ships. And I went over the limit of what I needed. to get that strategic effect. I mean, we did just build 20 new ships, something like that. 20 new ships, and there's destroyers coming off the production queue, heavy cruisers finishing up. Got a lot of stuff coming along. I mean, in the entirety of the game, we used our navy very sparingly. We haven't lost very much. All right, finally, diplomacy, 98.9%. Oh yeah, didn't make. So we definitely needed Calcutta. And we're looking at naval stuff finished up, so we can come off the production queue. There we go. Where are we looking at? We're looking over here. Here we go. All right, let's just speed 5 this around India here. Seaport capabilities. Seaport's level 10. That should be naval doctrine again. Oh, hello, cell phone, telephone. I think that something was in carrier unlocked, but nothing I can get right now. Where'd my... Oh, they gotta go around Madagascar. Oh, that's not Madagascar. That's way over here. Jesus Christ. Sri Lanka? Is that what we're talking about? Just scoot your way up there, guys. Alrighty, Seaport's level 10 took effect. Resources and money. Alright, and Calcutta, bombing of... Oh, no, they actually... They hit a couple transports, it looks like. That's why we have extras, though. That's why I sent them all instead of just some. Oh, wow. All that stuff came off the production queue, and now there's extra. What would we like to build? Jet fighters. We just built a ton of shit from here. Submarines. Throw some of those on there. Alrighty. And we're moving on towards Calcutta here. Alright, here we go. No, one of you guys needs to go straight into the city, guys. There's some garrisons there, but that's it. The Marines are going to rip garrisons to pieces. I mean, it's not going to be any contest. Even 2 Marine divisions. Yeah, look what we're doing to those garrisons. There's a semi-motorized infantry battalion, but nothing else. Mobile unit training. Oh, this is all training. Oof. We still have extra? Wow. Oh, and there's that. Well, at least we saved it a couple times. Jesus fucking Christ, but this is annoying. That's a couple episodes in a row now. This is the problem I'm having. It's it's happening so often. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to America and actually do lots of in-depth combat without this happening all the time. So, like I said before, I'm going to put in that straw poll. I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put a link in the description below. I would like you guys to go vote for what you'd like to see next, okay? So if you have enjoyed this, just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.